bracket round one. You want to beat versus you, Jax?
This was it. The big showdown.
You guys want to know who's going to win teams tomorrow? This is it right here.
They were finally coming to our turf.
2003 had been the year of Tournament Go. For Smashers, it was the only thing close to a national tournament, and the last two TGs had been dominated by one unstoppable force.
It was no secret. We had our asses handed to us in TG5. Ken came out on top. For a while I was like, Ken, the great, the invincible. You know what? He deserved it.
No, I wasn't worried. Not at all. TG5 was on their turf, their rules. Matt Deasy and West Coast was all about items, but we made sure they knew what we thought about that.
Yeah, they complained for sure. East Coast players wouldn't accept Ken's victory because we had items on.
Look, think about it this way. You're battling a guy against the ropes, he's caught in your combo, and suddenly a Pokemon comes out of nowhere and kills you. That's not skill, that's just blind luck.
The argument over items in tournament play was only the surface of the rivalry between the coasts. The East Coast players were hungry for a national victory to prove what they fervently believed.
You know, it was tough. We had all these talented players, guys like Wes, Chillin, especially Ozin. This was even before second generation guys like M2K and PC Chris. We knew we were better as a group, but the West Coast had these couple of superheroes, Ken and Isaiah.
Ken and Isaiah.
Ken and Isaiah.
Isaiah. Man. Too good.
Before Isaiah, Captain Falcon was considered too wild and uncontrollable to use in a tournament. Suddenly, a whole new character dropped on the scene. Me First.
Yeah, so I remember it was one of the FC tournaments. It was epic crew battle. Came down to Isaiah and Ken versus Oro, husband, wife, DA Dave, and Nathan. Got 6 lots of 15. Match after a match, Isaiah mauled them. 11 lives later, he's finally taken down by Aizen, but the damage was done. Isaiah fought like a demon. He's too good.
Ozin lost the controversial match to Isaiah at TG5, leaving him just one position shy of the top 3. The snub stung. He needed to prove what he could do on the tournament scene against the best of the West. In the same American Legion Lodge where they had held their first tournament, the members of Haha You Lose prepared to host a massive Smash tourney on January 10th, 2004. Chillin, Ozin, Andon, and Chu Dat held bi-weeklies at Jay Tanik's house to raise an out-of-state bonus for teams competition, a necessity if they were going to lure Ken and Isaiah to the tournament.
Yeah, poor Chillin got stuck organizing most of it. He was 14. He was trying to manage an event that was going to crack 100 people. That's just crazy.
We were so excited at school the day before. We couldn't think about anything else.
Sleeping at Ozin's tiny house, we released 20 noisy, smelly kids, pounding away at each other most of the night. I didn't get to sleep till 5 a.m.
It felt so bad for the parents. We couldn't keep us quiet.
So here we are off to the tourney. It's my buddy Ken. It sucks. Oh, it doesn't. Chops. I don't know who this is.
It's a Mexican guy.
Greg. Who are you playing?
What?
Who are you playing as?
I don't know. Box with my computer. My side.
Is it better than Formula?
Yeah.
Sava, he housed me for free. I'll give you some money before I leave.
No, it's fine.
And his dad is driving us. Thanks so much. American Legion, nobody here. There's my partner practicing.
Hey guys, who opened the doors for you guys this morning? Is he still here?
I don't know.
Talk to the guy with the black hair. He was here first.
We got there at like 11. There were a few people that had already arrived, but it didn't seem like the owner knew really what was going on.
Well, Chillin straightened things out with the guy and then immediately proceeded to make a mess at the seating.
Is this Chillin? Or no? That's not. Is it Chillin? Awesome. He's running this whole deal. He's got the money in his hand.
Chillin had to seed the brackets while also collecting fees the whole time. Frankly, I'm amazed he got it all done.
Over 100 entrants eventually checked in, officially making it the largest Smash tournament to date. Players who had spent months trash-talking each other on Smashboards suddenly found themselves face-to-face in the same room.
All around the room quiet. They talk all the shit on the internet and they, in person, it's just like...
It's funny with the internet, there's this layer of anonymity. You can kind of say whatever you want. And, you know, you don't have to look someone face to face, but then you get in the same room with someone, and it's like, okay, I guess we play Smash now.
It's pretty easy. Yeah, that's cool.
And Zay and I, like...
You're taking teams, I'm sorry, that's how it goes.
There's a lot of talk online, you know that? And when I play them in person, they're not like...
That's how it is, they want to draw you here, that's all.
The Punch Crew, known for their funny, off-the-cuff Smash videos, made the journey down from Canada to participate and document. And commentate.
Formula trying hard, thinking, oh damn. Is this guy playing or is he looking out the window?
Yeah, the Punch Crew guys were hilarious. And this was in the days before YouTube, so they were kind of like the main video guys around.
You had a lot of players there who were just starting out. Guys like husband and wife.
State your name, gangsters.
With a newlywed.
They were called husband and wife because they played Marth and Peach, both in white.
Wasn't some other guys from Dead Alliance were there? Midwest Eddie was there.
The teams matches came first. It didn't take long to see who the odds-on favorites were. Ken and Isaiah tore through every one of their opponents without dropping a single game. No one even came close.
They were in a class all by themselves. It was incredible.
Ken and Isaiah together were ridiculous. They were like two arms for the same fighter. Now, Chocolate Diablo.
Ken and Isaiah, known as the Chocolate Diablo. Couldn't tell you why. Great name though. I mean, who would disagree with the Chocolate Diablo? Chocolate Devil? Could call themselves anything, to be frank. Could have been, I don't know, Turkey Monster Gang. Still would have beaten the shit out of you.
In the final match, it was Ozan and Andon versus Ken and Isaiah. The East Coast had another chance to throw the monkey off their back. They choked.
Yeah, it was never even close. Andon was pretty bad. You couldn't even make any mistakes against these guys because they'd eat you up. They ate him up.
And getting the damage in.
Both.
Oh, that could be it.
As it survives, but this is probably going to be a futile attempt.
There it is.
Yep.
We were just in awe with what we were seeing in the competitions. They were just way ahead of anything we had seen before.
Ozan and Andon went down 3-0. Ken and Isaiah had won their out-of-state bonus.
They showed us we had work to do in teams. Totally. Totally. But for us, it wasn't about teams. It was all what you could do in singles.
Chillin seeded the singles bracket and games began. Ken, Ozan, and Isaiah all swept through their pools with ease. As dinner time approached, Ken sat down to face off against Chillin's Fox.
Chillin knocked a stock off Ken, then another, and then another. And we were like, so everyone crowd around the TV?
Take one rifle.
Ken versus Chillin.
Chillin was good, but at that moment, he was on fire. We all started cheering every stop.
Chillin was owning with one of Fox's best moves and exploiting one of Marth's biggest weaknesses. As a character, you know, he's awesome when he's underneath you with his sword, he's juggling you up in the air, but if you get underneath him, he's got pretty much no defense. And with Fox, all of his up moves, his up tilt, up air, and up smash, all of them have great priority, great knockout power. Chillin found Ken's weak spot and he pushed it all the way.
One stock match. Ken's fight.
Oh my god, he keeps getting that.
One thing's got one
Can't counter that either.
Three Chillin's
Because you'll stop falling fast and Fox will miss you. You're gonna get another free shot.
Oh shit.
Ken combo.
Shit.
Oh my god. He's missing everything.
Yeah, that's stressful.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just having a hard time.
Yeah. Up smash.
Yeah, Chillin did it. He took him down.
I was in disbelief. Ken just got beat? By who? Who is this Chillin guy?
Chillin's victory sent Ken to the loser's bracket. It was his first loss in a tournament game.
Ken has only one known weakness, and that's food. As soon as we'd eaten some burgers, he went right back to beating us.
Ken started the arduous loser's bracket, slowly working his way back from defeat. In the winner's pool, Ozin upped his game, taking down every opponent he faced. The night was wearing long, and it became evident the owner of the lodge was getting annoyed.
It was like 11:30. Dude, we'd been there all day. This guy was pissed.
Dude, he did not look happy. I remember he threatened to cut the power if we didn't leave soon.
After dispatching Chillin in a close-fought match, Ozin had made it to the winner's final. There, he faced Isaiah.
Ozin and Isaiah both played it safe at first. They knew that what was at stake.
It went back and forth. Ozin got the edge, then Isaiah would roll him back 2 stock. It kept on like that, and the whole place was silent.
The thing about Aizen was his ability to adapt. He was the master of diversity. He always said that the true measure of smash skill was dittos.
Ozin defeated Isaiah.
That was epic. It sent a message that West Coast wasn't invincible. Ozin had defeated Isaiah, Chillin had defeated Ken. For that moment, at least, we had something to brag about.
At 1 a.m., the players were kicked out of the American Legion Lodge. Back at Ozin's house, The loser's bracket continued. Ken methodically fought his way through each opponent, eventually making it to the final battle against Ozin.
It was 4 in the morning. A lot of people were asleep already, but it had finally arrived.
The fight we'd been waiting for. Ken versus Ozin.
I could barely keep my eyes open. But I watched. I watched it go down.
Ken did it. He took another tournament.
Ozin had fallen. Another tournament and Ken was the champion. The West Coast had another championship under its belt, but the East Coast players could still be proud. Ozin had defeated Isaiah and Ken was shown to be human after all.
And after that, we got a lot more respect. Ozin got a lot more respect, even if he did fall to Ken in the end.
Game Over had set a new bar for smashers everywhere in its size and quality of competition, and the fierce fighting wasn't going without notice. A new upstart in the gaming world was toying with the idea of adding Smash Brothers to their tournament lineup. It was a move that would increase the stakes for the players tenfold and usher in an era of brand new tactics and character dominance. It was the golden age of Major League Gaming.
Hello, my name is Travis Beauchamp and I'm the executive producer at East Point Pictures, which is essentially at the moment just me and some very dedicated individuals who want to see a professional mini-series about Smash Brothers. We produced a zero-budget pilot episode about Game Over, a well-documented tournament in the early days of competitive Smash, to give you a rough idea of the kind of quality we're looking at. If you are like us, and you want to know the greatest stories never told about the most talented Smash Brothers players to ever pick up a controller, please donate what you can at our Kickstarter page. Any donation at all will get you a bi-weekly video update from our production team, and larger ones will get you passes to special premiere events later. If you're on the fence, or if you'd like to know more about the series and where exactly your money will go, please stay tuned for this business plan. Okay, question number 1. Who is going to watch this? Well, the Smash community is big, passionate, supportive, and hungry for these stories. Search for Smash documentary on YouTube and you'll get at least 5 or 6 series attempts with thousands of hits. It is plainly obvious that with a well-made series we will have an audience, but even more, we'll have collaborators. We're reaching out to the Smash community for interviews and historical accuracy, but also graphic artists, tournament organizers, and Smash board admins. All of them have an interest in keeping the competitive scene alive, and any of them can make the series better. Question 2. Who is this about? If you watched the pilot episode, you already know 3 of the 7 players who comprise the main characters in these stories. Ken, Ozin, and Isaiah were the best of the best for the game's early days. Later, we meet the revolutionary PC Chris. the Meteor Korean DJ, the Frame Master M2K, and Mango, the man with the puff stuff. Each of these players has a unique personality and made a mark on everyone who saw them fight. There are plenty of other talented players who play a part, and we will always listen to the community at large, but if every story needs protagonists, these are our Smash Brothers. Question number 3. Where will my money go? This is the bare bones budget. Number 1 item, travel. We've organized our shooting into 4 week-long excursions. Each week, we fly or drive to a state, conduct interviews throughout, and shoot B-roll. The reason it's so expensive is pretty simple. Number 1, plane tickets. 2, car rentals and gas. 3, hotel rentals, and 4, food. All that adds up to $5,100. It's a big chunk of the budget. Next item on the list is a special event. Now I can't tell you exactly what this is, but it is very vital to the series and it takes place in the final episode. It's kind of like the CIA, you give them money and you just don't ask questions. But trust me, it's important. And I will give you a hint. $2,100 get you 7 plane tickets. That's all I'll say. Next up is post-production. We have the tools we need to edit, but we'd like to get some professional up-and-comers on the voiceover and music, and a solid graphics artist who might be able to swing a $1,000 flat fee. We know these are charity case numbers, but with Kickstarter, you gotta think bare bones. Lastly, we need equipment. We use a Canon 7D, a choice camera for the price, but it eats up memory cards and batteries like nothing else. 5 SanDisk cards, 4 batteries, adds up. We'll also need some good lights, gels, and a hard case to carry them all in. The grand total, all that stuff, $11,850. Now, the last thing, the unforeseen. I am loath to tack on any money not explicitly tied to something, but in the film world, there are always unforeseen obstacles. Car breaks down, interview needs rescheduling, a light busts, we need to overnight a new camera. These are inevitable consequences of a production and must be budgeted for responsibly. $1,000 covers that emergency. So the final amount, $12,850. If you want to help, but you don't have money to give, that's okay. Help us any way you can think of. Really, the quality of the final product depends in large part on the community's response to this. Email us at thesmashbrothersmovie@gmail.com for comments or questions, or go to eastpointpictures.com for updates and specific production action items. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you at the premiere.